Welcome back to Bitcoin Advisors. My name is Chris. It is a beautiful Friday afternoon, bringing it to you here from Westlake Village, California, where it is warm and breezy, and we had a blood moon yesterday because of the fires and all the smoke. Anyway, what we're going to do is take a quick dive into Bitcoin's price action, traditional markets. We're going to take a look at gold, silver, and the dollar, and maybe a few of our favorite altcoins. And I will say this, do you know what the number one thing holding people back from investing in Bitcoin? It's that most people don't have somebody to just show them how to do it. And we have years of experience of helping people invest in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies with your IRA or 401k. If you'd like to get a free investor guide, you can always click on the link in the description below. And don't forget to click on the like button and tag the little bell and do all the other fun stuff. Apparently it will help out the channel. Anyway, so again, what do we look at for technical analysis here? And I will throw on Bitcoin's price action chart here. We want to look at trend, momentum, and volatility. And what do we see here? On the daily, this is a lower high. That was our first lower low, lower high, lower low. And it looks like we're putting in another massive lower high. And what I would say there is, and the market is going to close here in about 34 minutes and 43 seconds. And I've been keeping a very close eye on this. If Bitcoin cannot close above the 200 simple moving average, this white line here at about 43,000, I'm going to look for some continuation to the downside. The quick move down, probably around 38 and a small bounce. And then I believe we will fill this gap down here at 30,000, 32,000, call it 33,000, whatever you want to call it. But trend, momentum, and volatility. So we are in a downtrend on the daily. And here we have the Stokes crossing down. That's our momentum indicator. And here's our volatility indicator. And remember, volatility is a direction neutral indicator. So wherever the trend and the momentum are going, typically if volatility is expanding, well, then the price action is going to follow in that direction. So we have trend, momentum, and volatility, lower highs, lower lows, and I would expect an incoming lower low. Now, is that because of Evergrande? Is that because of the China news? China banning Bitcoin for another season? I don't think so. There's only one thing that moves these markets. One thing only. Anybody who tells you anything different is completely out of their mind, and it's an imbalance of buyers and sellers. Imbalance of buyers and sellers, and that is what moves the market. So I did want to take a look at Ethereum as well and Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance still ticking down, stuck at about a 41.5. So some altcoins are parting, like our favorite here, one of our favorites, Tezos, reapproaching, testing the weekly high here. And I would say that is fairly good for price action, getting a big wick off the yellow 21 there on the weekly time frame. But if Bitcoin goes, the rest go with it. We got Solana here, picking it up a little bit on the daily. But what do we have here? We got a lower high, lower low. Trend, volatility. What is volatility doing right here? It's decreasing. So do we get some sideways action and then maybe pick ourselves back up? I think Solana is one of the best projects long term. I think it's going to do very well, but we got to be prepared for the upside and the downside. And I would say, oh look, we said if it broke 150, we're heading down to about 120. We got that move. We've touched it twice. Very, very rarely do you get a chance to buy the low twice. So probably not the low. What else do we want to take a look at? Algorand here, and we did say, well, if we broke 180, we were heading down to 150, and we got that move and a bounce. And if we can't get back, and we did say, yeah, if we broke above 180, we'd head to $2, and $2 getting rejected here. I'd say it probably gets rejected alongside the rest of the market. What else do we want to look at here? NASDAQ, very important closure here coming in 31 minutes and 4 seconds here. And we are keeping a close eye on NASDAQ, S&P. We did get a lower low. We're looking for a lower high somewhere in this region. Anywhere, any kind of a lower high in this region, and I would expect the market to come back down and at least test somewhere around 14,541. Let's take a look at S&P, and we did have a pretty good bounce and recovery here today. Not necessarily a confirmed lower high yet. Looks like the day is going to close positive in about 30 minutes. So how would we confirm a local high here? Well, when the market opens back up on Monday, any kind of a closure or tick below 44.01, that would confirm this as a local high, and then we would expect another move down, making new lows. So other than that, guys, I did want to just, again, kind of keep our eye on the closing here. Anywhere below 43,000 is not going to look pretty. Anywhere above there, it would, give the bulls a little more hopium, a little more hope that we might see some upside in the short term. Other than that, guys, hope you have a wonderful, blessed weekend. We'll talk to you next week. Take care.